welcome to my very first vlog. I am Tika and I'm so excited to have you here with me. I am actually going to bring you guys along on this amazing journey to a very beautiful place which I've heard has one of the best beaches in the whole world. This time we're traveling as a family, so it's just myself, my husband and our 5-year-old boy. To start off the trip, before we left for the airport, I had a little surprise for Kois. I had arranged for his cousin to actually come and send us off to the airport because both of these boys, they are inseparable. Probably just an only child thing. Yeah, bye-bye! See you!
Airport!
Airport, where are you going?
Labuan Bajo!
The amazing thing is, to start off the trip, we actually won a $30 voucher to actually use on the spot. So it was like a little present for myself before we even get on the flight. So pretty unexpected, but a great way to start our trip. Kois has came here multiple times, so of course he starts running off towards the freaking huge slide we have in our airport before we can even do anything else. Do you guys also have the habit of reaching the airport slightly earlier before every flight to make sure that you guys fuel yourself with some food before you actually get on the flight? Kois is practicing and showing us what he's going to do if he wants to vomit during transit, because it happened before and it was not a good experience, guys, but that's a story for another day. Finally, we landed in my dream destination, Labuan Bajo in Indonesia. Earlier this year, Jetstar is the first carrier to announce that they will be offering direct flights from Singapore to Labuan Bajo. And as soon as I heard that news, I got on my phone and booked us tickets. For a very small airport, immigration was super fast and efficient. I'm not sure if it's only for Singaporeans, but they did have a dedicated line for Singaporeans, so we cleared it super fast. I would suggest you guys to get some snacks and necessities from the airport mini-marts before you proceed to your hotel, because there might not be a convenience store nearby. And when you're traveling with a child, you know you need to stock up on your snacks because they get hungry every second. Are you going to risk it? Because I know I'm not. Bear in mind that the island is super tiny, so from the airport to our hotel, it was only about 10 to 15 minutes drive. We didn't get to enjoy much of the view because the ride was just too short. As soon as we reached the hotel, we were greeted by this amazing view. The design and architecture of the hotel makes us feel like we're actually in a nest on top of a hill. And for a 3-star boutique hotel, the view was splendid. We booked the biggest room available and that was their suite, so it was actually quite cute, perched on top of the hill and has all your necessities.
Wait! Oh my goodness!
After we settled down, we headed back up to the restaurant for dinner because there were no restaurants or shops around the hotel vicinity. So be prepared and do your research first. I am definitely not a morning person, but we had to wake up super early this day to go for our boat trip because when you're in Labuan Bajo, this is compulsory. And you'll understand why in a minute. So we're going for our island hopping and we were the first to be picked up at 5:45. So now we're waiting for pick up more passengers and then we're going to the harbour. And then we're going to start our hopping day.
Morning.
So there's two boys outside, Rido and Tika.
The first stop of the day, welcome to Padar Island. We are so thankful that our boat was actually one of the earlier ones, so we actually managed to have this amazing view just to ourselves. Not many people yet, and you know how crowded it can get, so we're actually extremely lucky.
Anna.
Fair warning, this hike is not going to be as easy as it seems because it gets pretty steep and pretty hot very fast. So remember to bring your fans and water. Koi's got cranky very fast because he was just too tired and it was just too hot, so we didn't manage to complete the hike up all the way.
You wanna go up?
Yes.
So although Daddy said yes to wanting to complete the hike, there's no way that we can actually carry him up all the way, so maybe next time.
Okay, so we are at the street. Look at the view, guys. So beautiful. But my son can't make it no more. So we're stopping here. And we're gonna go back down before 2 and take more pictures. Bye! See my son there? Where are they?
The island itself is so beautiful and mesmerizing, so even if you don't manage to get up to the top, you're already surrounded by 360 amazing views. For our second destination, we finally reached Pink Sand Beach, which was only about a 20-minute ride away from Padar Island, I believe. But this view was... I don't know which one I liked better, the Padar Island view or the Pink Sand Beach view, because both of them are equally as beautiful. Did you guys know that the Pink Beach is actually a UNESCO-listed World Heritage Site, which makes it a protected area?
Stone and then you throw and then you bounce 3 times.
Is it? I can teach you.
I will take coconut.
Just arrived to Komodo Island
Guys.
and hopefully we can get to see some dragons. Some Komodo dragons. They say it's mating season right now, so probably a little bit difficult to catch one, but hopefully luck's on our side. Deers, wild pigs, and
Buffalo.
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 Buffalo. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Koi's battery level was already 0, but we were so lucky even though it's mating season, we got to see those magnificent creatures. Our next stop is Taka Makassar, which is a pristine white sandbank in the middle of the ocean. Recommended to wear your water shoes because the corals can get a little bit prickly. We managed to do some snorkeling there and saw some baby sharks. Went on to the next point, a snorkeling point, also Siaba Island. After the last destination, we went back to the harbour and back to the hotel to get some rest because it was a very taxing day indeed. I have to add that the island itself is surrounded by many beautiful small hills like that, so it makes it, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just so mesmerizing, something that you will never forget. I saw this one. Can you see? What's that? What does it say? Black teeth reef shark. I saw this one. Day 3 is our checkout day because we're checking out to another hotel. I didn't want to actually splurge on the first 2 nights while we are not in the hotel room at all. So we're pretty excited and pretty stoked to see the new hotel that we actually booked, and we can't wait. But first, of course, we had to have breakfast, and we didn't get the room inclusive of breakfast, so we just ordered them a la carte. And it wasn't pretty bad actually. I am so excited to show you guys the next part of this video, which is where we will be staying in our next hotel, which is Catamaran Hotels, and they sent us a car to pick us up, but the drive was only about a minute or 2, but we are so excited. Are you excited?
Yes. Look, got a lot of babies.